Howdy, so if you didn't know, I'm a YouTuber, so that obviously means I'm happy. He's lying. Fuck, he's right. How do you fix depression? I could go to therapy. That'd be admitting defeat. You gotta find a way to get a nice heavy dose of dopamine. Ooh, a distraction! The one true therapy. Puzzle games are such a nice little distraction. Everyone has their own personal favorite puzzle game, and if you don't, this tub's filled with my tears. You're probably sad. There are several different types of puzzle games, ranging from the Tetris-like ones to the more unique ones that try to do their own thing like Wet Tricks, and then there's the why the fucks. I'll be focusing on the more Tetris-like ones released by Nintendo for the NES and SNES since I own more of those puzzle games, but there may be some exceptions. Of course, if we're going to talk about NES puzzle games, we have to talk about the absolute classic. Yeah, I'm a jackass. Dr. Mario isn't one of Nintendo's most prestigious franchises. When a new game gets announced, I doubt people go. I find that most NES games just haven't aged all that well, but Dr. Mario is an exception. The game is simple and intuitive. The colors of the viruses and pills are easy to identify, so matching 4 colors is never unnecessarily challenging. Dr. Mario is an overall comfortable experience on your own, but if you play with a friend, then there's a good chance that one of you is going to do shit like this. Dr. Mario isn't the only game that has you matching colors to clear a board of a specific thing. There's also Tetris 2. This game's existence is a puzzle in of itself. I understand why Tetris 2 exists. Nintendo had an incredibly popular game, so the obvious route to take to make more money was make a sequel. But this game plays nothing like its predecessor. This is just a weirder version of Dr. Mario. This wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for the fact that this is a bad version of Dr. Mario. It's just too easy. This game doesn't feel good to play. The best puzzle games make it satisfying to clear stacks by making it difficult to set up, but when you actually pull it off, it's one of the best feelings in the world. In Tetris 2, I do it by complete accident and barely notice. I guess it's a good game to just zone out and play since you barely have to pay attention to do well, but there are other better puzzle games where you can do just that, and they have more satisfying gameplay, like Kirby's Avalanche. It's fucking Puyo Puyo. This is back when companies would release Puyo Puyo under any name but Puyo Puyo. That being said, this is a really solid version of the puzzle game. Plays nice, looks nice, and it's way better than Tetris 2. The voice acting's a little weird though.
Poppy Brother Sr.
As weird as that game gets though, it's nothing compared to this. On the surface, it looks like the goal is to match piranha plants, Goombas, bloopers, and boos together in rows. What you're actually supposed to do is drop the bottom half of a Yoshi egg, then build a stack of Goombas, boos, bloopers, and piranha plants. Once you do this, you're supposed to drop the top half of an egg, and it'll squish the enemies down into an actual egg, and that'll hatch a Yoshi. The beginning of a new life, thus starting the cycle of sadness all over again. The game's concept is strange and weirdly addicting. This really shouldn't be as engaging as it is, but having a large stack and keeping it from getting any bigger is kind of fun. Here's a controversial opinion. I think Punch-Out is a puzzle game. Fucking scum. It's not a fighting game, at least in the traditional sense, and I wouldn't call it a sports game since boxing is fighting, so at that point it would be a fucking fighting game. What you have to do is figure out each boxer's individual pattern in order to defeat them. They have special moves and quirks to make them a challenge. Each boxer is an individual puzzle. I plan on actually talking about more of this franchise in the future, so I'm just gonna move on to Yoshi's Cookie. This is Yoshi's Cookie, and this is my cookie.
Yoink.
This is my favorite. It's a matching game like every other Tetris-like game released for the NES and SNES, but it's cute and I love it. Matching the different cookies is fun, and at higher speeds it gets pretty frantic. It's just an enjoyable little experience. Lastly, we have Tetris Attack. Why are there 3 Yoshi-themed puzzle games? Maybe because his anatomy's a fucking puzzle. I've never actually played this, and so far I like it. It's got a nice presentation, and the remix of the Yoshi's Island theme on the title screen is great. Now on to the gameplay, and wait a minute, this is Puzzle League. It's fucking Puzzle League. This is not Tetris, it's Puzzle League, and why is it Yoshi theme? Set aside from the name representing the insecurities of a corporate overlord not thinking that this game will sell well with its proper name, this is pretty fun. I'm bad at it, but I still enjoyed the game. You know what, I think this is actually working for me. I might be feeling a little better. No, he's not. He's gonna go to bed later, and then he's gonna lie awake at night thinking about some random thing a kid said to him in the 3rd grade. He's already back in the tub. He's such a bitch.